What is going on, everybody? This is Striker, welcoming you to the Nomad Trials, Episode 2, aka Episode 202 of my Minecraft Let's Play, guys. Now, if you missed last episode, Episode 201, you need to go watch that, so you understand what this whole Nomad Trials thing is, what it means, and how it's going to affect you and your daily life. Not really, but anyways, like I had said at the end of last episode, I went ahead and got myself all suited and booted. I did forego the helmet, actually, because I picked up a bucket here, as you can see in the far right of my toolbar, which normally I do like this, and then have torches here, but torches go on the left hand, so I really don't know what to put here. Hold on, let me actually... Let's do this, because iron is going to be our biggest haul. It's going to be our focus item, pretty much. That's what we need to kind of exist here, and to get all of our tools done. Obviously, I still need to make a helmet. As I said, I went ahead and scrapped that idea, so I did have 2 pieces of raw iron. I got it before it smelted. That way the iron ingots wouldn't take up an extra slot in the inventory. So we've got a bucket, that way we can grab water. We also have a furnace on us, we have a crafting bench, we have wood, we have everything that we need. So like I said, we're trying to get more iron. Hopefully, this cave will lead down deep enough to get us to diamonds, because that would be amazing. Episode 2 of the Nomad Trials, getting diamonds, would be slick. Like, super slick. Alright, that would set us up so well. Also, in case you guys are new here to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, please. It'll help me out, it'll help the channel out, and it'll help the video out. So I would greatly appreciate that. Also, why I wanted to mention that is the way that I do my torch system is that as you're going downward, or exploring, or in a mine shaft, or in your own branch mine system, always place the torches on the same side. Me, personally, I like to place them on the right side. That way, when I try to go out, if they're on the right, then you've been there. So you want to look for torches that are on the left. And if they're on the floor, they don't matter. They're just there to be extra light. So you can ignore anything on the floor, but if it's on the right side, it's already been explored. If it's on the left side, that's how you get back out. That's how you keep yourself from getting lost down in big old cave systems, especially those with tons of branches. And it also allows you to make sure you hit every single branch that you were intending to whilst out on your caving adventure. There are some people that like to go out there and handle all bits of the cave, take it all, and then head back home with your successful trip. But there are also other people that like to go there, do a portion, go back home, go back, do another portion, which is totally cool. However you mine is up to you. But I say, get yourself a torch system. Or if you want to put 2 of them together on the floor, which means, you know, whatever, or, you know, you gotta go left at the 2 torches, you know? As long as you know your system, then that's good enough for me. I just want to keep other Minecrafters from getting lost down in the caves. So normally, we would have been pretty much just leaving all of this fantastic coal. It is great for our experience. Holy creeper. Okay, at least I do have some armor now, so if a creeper does explode next to me, though not preferable, I do believe I can survive a blast, unless he's literally on top of me. So we're gonna keep that kind of where it's at, and just keep that in our back pocket, because I'm not gonna attempt to try that. I really don't want a creeper to blow up right next to me, because that would not be great. That would not be great. Okay, so there's a little basin right there. Nothing. Oh, here we go. I hear a skeleton, and I'm kind of afraid. Where'd my bucket go? There's my bucket. That's why. Fantastic. So I do now have my whole water bucket situation figured out. Lighting glitch. So we're good on that. And then this is down that way. This is good and exposed here, so we'll go ahead and grab this as well. And that cave, that branch that I grabbed the water from, actually went much further down. We kind of found that towards the end of the last episode. So we're gonna get to exploring that for sure. Grab myself an iron sword, and I did keep my stone sword just in case. Oh, he decided to try to go behind me. Ouch, nice hit. Yeah, see, these zombies are doing 1 heart of damage a hit. Before, they would do 0 hearts for the first couple of hits. Ooh. We also only have 4 steak left. We can continue to mine and everything like that, probably with little worry in terms of our food. It's gonna be if we take damage, though, because of the whole update to the way that the food system works and the way that your hunger and saturation works, is that you lose more of that hunger and saturation when you've been injured. Okay, so I think what our best plan of action will be, obviously to grab all of this iron, but beyond that is to go ahead and try to get as deep down into that one branch, which is over this way. Just take this as far as it'll go and see what happens. I also need to be a little bit more sparing on my food, because it's the only stuff I got. Now, we are lucky in the fact that we found this over in a plains area, a plains biome. So there are cows over here, there are chickens, and there's rabbits over in the desert. So we do have a source of food, just not prepared as of yet. And we're gonna have to try to make a farm out of all of those. I think what'll be the easiest way is just to make an automatic chicken farm, which is pretty easy to do. It just takes a little bit of redstone, a little bit of lava, and you'll be good to go. You'll get baked chicken for days. So I might do that, but steak gives you the best saturation by far in terms of meats that you can eat. Pork does as well. Don't want to discount the piggies at all. So we need to be weary of our food situation and how to get around that issue, because we're about to be with our backs against the wall. We're about to need food, and we're going to need food fast. So we're going to have to be careful. Like I said, we got 4 steak left on us, and that's it. We will have to make something else work. And it's easy enough to go kill a couple of cows, especially if we're closer to the surface like we are right now. But if we continue all the way down to the bottom and run out of food, we're going to have some issues. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are super familiar. That goes super deep. I really want to go explore that. Too familiar with my torch system, but when there are multiples of torches together, especially on the wall, it means that that is the way out. So it could be 2 torches, sometimes I put 4, sometimes I do 3. Typically, I do 2 to 3. That time I did 4 because I wanted to make sure I knew which way I was going when I was getting out of here, because this is our first kind of cave area that we've been able to find. And yes, I did take 3 hearts of damage, but we're still not in need of eating just yet. Sadly enough, when we eat a lot of our hunger, you're going to see that bar go all the way back down again because we're taking damage. So I probably should have played it a little bit better and used my water bucket to scale down into this water source here on my right side, but that's okay. Alright, grab all the coals, especially early game like this, because we have to smelt up a ton of stuff. I'll also need to be smelting up a lot of stone, because I want to incorporate some stone into the castle that we will be building. We also need stone if we're going to set up other buildings, such as farms that are going to be exterior to the castle area. Alright, so the good thing about our iron pick is that lapis that's over there on the wall, we can grab. We can do that. Okay, we're also going to do this. Yeah, so when we come up the water source, we'll have a platform to get down and onto. We need to mark this as the way up, just so we can be 100% certain no matter what angle we're looking down at it from. We know that it's the way up and it's the way out. Okay, my pick is about to break. So we're gonna need to do some quick smelting of some iron over here. Go ahead and do that. It's nice to have all of the light from the lava, but the risk of jumping into it head first on accident is just too great for me because I don't always pay a whole lot of attention. Okay, so we'll toss that back up in the inventory. So we do have a full stack now. And drop that down. Okay. This furnace. We're gonna need... We'll just go ahead and do 8 because that's 1 piece of coal. Okay. So we're gonna need a crafting bench. Where'd it go? Oh, don't burn my crafting bench. I meant to bring it down here into my inventory. That's right, because the open slot. Alright, so we are going to need to make a couple of our pickaxes right here, but not stone, iron. We've got the sticks. We can go ahead and craft more sticks. I think what we'll do is we'll make 2 of them, and we'll hold on to the extra 2 pieces of iron for a sword if need be, which means we don't need the stone sword anymore if we're going to hold on to a backup iron sword. Not sure which way I want to go with that one yet. Whew! Okay. He blew up over here and did not affect me at all, so we're good. Alright. We got this whole area taken care of. It's all lit up now, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Fantastic. Now, since we're at 3 shanks missing there of hunger, we'll go ahead and eat and watch that drain our hunger probably right away. Ooh, no. I'm surprised, actually. Alright, so pickaxes. We need 1. Can we make another one? We can. Okay, so let's go ahead back up this way, grab all of the coal and iron that was over here, and then we'll keep making our way through this cave. Also, if we hit a good old F3 job, we find ourselves down at 20, so we are in diamond range. That's for certain. We are in diamond range. So we need to be weary of that as well. We need to be on the lookout, get our good old goggles on to make sure that we can see everything. So if we can get some diamonds, I'm telling you, man, early diamonds would be the greatest ever. So obviously I'm going to have to sacrifice 3 of them on a pickaxe, because you need to grab obsidian. Ooh, no, we don't, actually. We don't need the obsidian, because we still have 8 of it that I had from the old ender chest that I decided to break and destroy. But we do have the 8 obsidian to make an enchanting table. Awesome! So that means that we can get into enchanting, hopefully, fairly quickly. Fairly quickly. I'm very scared of the fact that this might be more lava down here. We're good. Unless it's a secondary pit. Nope, we're good on that front as well. And actually, we started out as level 39. We're almost level 41 over 2 episodes, which is crazy, because once you get past a certain level, it becomes exponentially harder to get up in terms of your experience. Hello, sir. Do you not have a path to get to me? I'm just getting you. Whew. Okay, just don't take damage and we're good. We'll just go ahead and patch that hole right up. Pow! No more issues. Grab our iron. Clear the bar. We're gonna hold on to cobblestone in our inventory though, so we can place blocks if need be. We can build up like we just did. We just filled in the floor there. We'll move this and that. Okay, which means the stone sword I probably should ditch, but for now we're okay in terms of our inventory space. Alright, I'll hold on to it until it becomes an issue, and then we'll get rid of it. Okay, grab the redstone. Yes. Fantastic, because we're going to need to get into semi-automatic farming as soon as possible as well. Because we are going to want a wheat farm or a carrot farm or some sort of farm. Probably wheat, just because I don't have access to carrots. I'll have to get a lucky drop from a zombie, and unfortunately the skeleton over here is going to pose an issue. I need him to get down to the bottom of this water so I can beat him up, because I can't swim up that water fast enough. Alright, no 360 no scopes, alright, sir? You don't have to be that crazy. Go ahead and eat another piece of steak here. Alright. This is ridiculous. But unfortunately, I don't have much of an option. I don't have Depth Strider like I used to have, so we're just gonna have to kind of suck it up. Okay. Getting some Lapis will be nice, though. We'll just go ahead and dam this off. Ta-da! Okay. And then preemptively light up a little bit, keep the mobs away, if possible. I don't know what is up in here. I think it's just a little hole. So we'll put a torch up in there. Okay. So we're gonna grab this lapis, which means we can do some early enchanting. So we can get a pretty decent mining pick, most likely. Ooh, we actually got a lot of recipes unlocked. Look at all the dyes that we unlocked. Where would those be at? The miscellaneous? Yeah. Cool, cool. And then, I guess blocks, you could make the lapis blocks, but it doesn't show up there until you craft it. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, okay. Well, we'll just keep grabbing stuff. We'll keep moving along, meandering through this cave, and we should have to resurface here pretty shortly. Again, got shot in the right shoulder. That's 2 episodes in a row. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode off here, and then we will worry about this whole food situation we have coming up shortly. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.